Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Looking at this Monster, and today we have an exciting video to go over because today New York Comic Con is still going on, and Hasbro's been showing off all of the reveals from yesterday at their booth. So we do have photos here of the brand new Commander Cody as well as the Skeleton Crew figures. Really quick though, we're actually giving away this Black Series Clone 2-pack at 15k subscribers, and right now we're about 1,000 subscribers away, so we're getting really close to giving this thing away. So if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, consider going down and hitting that subscribe button down below because you do have to be subbed to the channel to enter. And of course, we're also doing our membership giveaway for the month of October. For our premium members, we're giving away this White Box Cal Kestis, and for our standard members, we're giving away this Grand Moff Tarkin. If you guys do want a chance to win, consider going down and hitting that join button down below, because anybody who joins during the month of October will automatically be entered for a chance to win one of these two figures. So if you are interested, consider going down and hitting that join button down below. So pretty much all these photos do come from Chelsea B. Coombs on Instagram, so make sure to go check out her account. But yeah, these photos are looking really cool. First up, we do have an in-hand photo of Commander Cody. This one is looking really dang good. Crazy to see that they just had it on display. You can come up and pick it up. Normally it's behind some kind of like glass and some kind of glass case, but it looks like this one, you can just kind of go and pick it up, and that's pretty cool. But we do have some photos out of the box as well. So first up is this amazing shot here with Commander Cody holding the hologram. I think this one turned out great, and I'm so excited to get the hologram finally in the Black Series line. It's one of those dream accessories for me, so really happy this figure is coming with the hologram. And it's interesting because specifically from this photo, you can see that the hand mold for the hologram is specifically made to hold the hologram, which is cool. So I made a brand new hand mold for this. Now, I don't know if this is a part of the hologram or if this hand is just going to have that there. It is his right hand, which would be the trigger finger, which would make it think that it would be hard to hold the blaster with the hand looking like that. And so I'm thinking maybe there's an extra swappable hand, but I really don't know. Next up, we do have some more photos of Commander Cody from some different angles, and honestly, I think he's looking really good. Here's a photo of the helmet off, and I know a lot of people have been complaining that he does not have his eye scar, and that basically they just reused the regular clone head. And I could agree. I do wish they would have given him his scar and maybe some kind of like a little bit of like a different haircut. Like, I know this is the correct haircut, but it is a little bit different than the movie, so I wish they would have switched it up just a little bit. I do think a personalized mold for Cody would have been great, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's not the end of the world that they reused that head sculpt, because to be honest, I'm keeping the helmet on display, so we'll have to wait and see how it actually looks in person, but it is a little disappointing that he doesn't have his own head sculpt. Next up, we are looking at the helmet here, and I gotta say that I think the helmet looks really good. I cannot wait to see this one in person, because from the photos here, it's looking great. I think the colors are great. I think the size of the overall helmet is really good, and I think just the new sculpt for this helmet turned out great. Next up, we're looking at some of the Skeleton Crew figures, and we can see the Mural lineup here. I think the Mural is looking great. A little strange on the color again, because it's basically like Clone Wars yellow, and so weird that they're going to be using that shade of yellow twice. A little strange, but I do think the Mural here looks incredible, and I really like the kind of like horizon of the planet there. You can see kind of that stretching all the way across all 6 of these figures. I think it turned out cool. Next up, looking at some of these Skeleton Crew figures out of the box. First up is, I believe, the main character, which is Jod. I think he's looking cool. I really like the trench coat look for him, but I don't know much about the character at the moment, and so I'm probably going to wait to pick this one up until we actually see the show and see how the characters are. I think the character design is cool, so I'm definitely optimistic for this guy, but I'm probably going to wait to make my judgments until the show comes out. Up after him, we do have Pirate Captain Brutus, and this one I am so excited for. I think the sculpt and the mold and the paint apps on this guy are really dang good. And again, whether or not the show is going to be good or not, fingers crossed it is going to be good, because I'm really excited for it. But regardless, I think that this figure is going to be a banger of a figure, because the sculpt is there, the paint apps are there, and he's just an wolf-looking alien character, and so I think he's going to sell regardless, because you can easily have him as like a background Cantina alien or a Jabba's Palace Patreon. It's going to be cool regardless, and I think this is going to be the best-selling figure of the wave. Next up, we do have the Skeleton Crew kids, and I have a lot of mixed opinions about these figures so far. I think they look great. I do think some of them look a little bit more like plainly dressed than some of the other characters, because I think some of them have more of an action figure Star Wars-y aesthetic to them. But, you know, I think it definitely depends how they are in the show and how well their characters are written in the show. Will depend how they sell. Because if there's something like the Stranger Things kids, I think they're going to sell great. Everybody likes the Stranger Things kids, and so if they're able to write like really deep, well-written characters for Skeleton Crew, I think that they're going to have no trouble selling the figures. But, you know, if the show kind of sucks, I think these are going to peg warm. But regardless, I do think the character designs are pretty cool. I think some people are going to have trouble paying $20 to $25 for a smaller, like, child figure compared to a full-scale figure. But at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to how good the show's going to be and how well the characters are written. That's really what is going to determine if these figures are going to sell or not, but I'm really hoping the show is good. It's kind of like this Goonies in space, so we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed, but I'm excited for it. But yeah, at the moment, that is all of the photos that we do have today to show off for our first look. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you go down and hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Black Series news, and consider hitting that join button down below if you do want to become a channel member. But that's going to do it, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.